Let's judge the matter. I'm ready to judge this matter. So, Junior Pope, they say you have offended Yul. Please visit him tonight and apologize to him. Abi Beko. Junior Pope should please visit Yul Edochie tonight and apologize to him in person so that this matter can be swept under the carpet or the matter can be forgotten once and for all. Yul Edochie, as you sleep tonight, prepare some refreshments because Junior Pope will visit you. And you have to entertain him and accept his apology. That's what you want? Or do you want Junior Pope to come to Daddy Freeze live and come and give me interview and tell me what happened so that I can now judge the matter? Or do you want to go to court? Because I don't understand this one that you are saying now.
Hey, my people. Finally, Yul Edochie don't put in leg for poto. He don't put himself for wahala, like big trouble. This time around, he cannot escape it. Yes, so he cannot escape it. Because this man has been doing a lot of damages, especially when it comes to Queen May. Okay, people will say, okay, this is a family problem. Don't involve yourself. It's okay. But this time around, that he wants to drag a dead man, let Junior Pope. Hey, my people, like, he don't put himself for poto. Even Junior Pope family will not sweep this one under the carpet. Yes, so. Because at initial time, people were kind of suspecting or accusing Yul Edochie of a Junior Pope death because of how serious he was, calling Izutek, asking him how TC Virus was doing, if he's okay, this and that. He was so concerned about TC Virus. Then people were kind of concerned as well, suspecting him that why is he not talking about Junior Pope? Why is he not even posting it? Why is he not even consoling the family? My people, until yesterday, when he posted that rubbish post, saying that Junior Pope stabbed him, that he's going to bring more details of what happened so that people will learn from it. My people, since yesterday, Nigerians, don't give a mouth. Like this time around, Yul will not survive this, honestly, because this man don't do too much. He can't use Junior Pope death to come and chase cloud. We not gonna allow that one. You don't they use your death of your son, do that one. Your wife, everything. You don't they use them. But this time around, don't even try and wear Junior Pope a day because Nigerians will not allow you to do that. My people, Daddy Freeze don't give wotowoto to Yul Edochie. Like this time around, Daddy Freeze asked him a very important question. He asked me, okay, now, he need to call Junior Pope so that Junior Pope will come for interview. So that he will defend himself, since that is how Yul want to do it. Yul want us to, everyone to be just mad like him. He will call Junior Pope, so Junior Pope will come and defend himself. Or rather, Junior Pope will visit him. Yes. And then apologize for whatever he have done to him. Since that is what he wants. My people, how can a human being be this wicked? Be this heartless? Hey? So Yul was so happy that Junior Pope would die. Yes, it was obvious. Because I remember when Junior Pope passed, Yul was posting, dancing, and thanking God. And that is exactly what he did when his son died. And you guys are telling me that this is a human being. Just because Junior Pope was supporting Yul Edochie, encouraging her, because he know the condition May was. He encouraged Queen May and told Yul Edochie that what he is doing to May is not good. That is the stable. That is where Yul Edochie get angry. Because he thought that Junior Pope, his friend, is going to support him. Who will support nonsense? Tell me. Who is going to support all this nonsense that Yul and Judy is doing online? My people, that is where this anger comes from. Because Junior Pope is your friend and he refused to support your nonsense. That's why he stabbed you. My people. Like this time around, I just love some questions that the Freeze asked him here and everything that the Freeze said about the post Yul Edochie posted yesterday. Let me allow you guys to watch the video in full and I will be right back.
So, let us, because this thing, they vex me and I'm not going to lie, give you, I don't have a problem with Yul Edochie I don't have a problem with Yul Edochie not wanting to be with me, but wanting to marry somebody else. I don't have a problem. People move on. You understand? I remember when I first got divorced, a lot of people were like, no. But now, so many people have joined us in the divorce. There's nothing wrong with moving on. My problem is the insensitivity of Yul Edochie. At what point does this dude know where to draw the line? It's not about breaking up with me. It's not about marrying a new wife. It's not about, it's about reading the room. I have nothing against Yul Edochie. But how do you decide to call somebody we don't buy out? How? When do you know that this is where I stop? People go around typing on social media, rest, rest. The one person that needs to rest now is Yul Edochie. All while he was alive, you did not call him out for backstabbing. As him don't buy now, he not buy or not be say in 5% buy. He buy the very, very painful buy. A very painful buy. Person buy at in prime. Young boy, handsome. Pain, as in people were crying. Everybody seemed to love this guy. I never met him, never watched any of his movies. The only way I knew about him was there was one girl that is Free Nation. One day she put his picture up. Happy birthday, Junior Pope. This was about 5 years ago. So I was like, oh, there's somebody called Junior Pope. I just registered it. I've never seen his movies. But there is no Nigerian that would say he didn't hear. It was like Mohbad. The only difference between Junior Pope and Mohbad was Junior Pope was a lot calmer. Junior Pope was, permit me to use this, a little bit more responsible. I don't know if I'm using the right words, but you know, this is another young demise. Even me, when I call out your pastors that they could not raise all these people, I still try. I still try to read the room. I still try to measure the pulse of the people, because whether you like it or not, this thing, they pain people. If Junior Pope were in Canada, he'd be alive today. If Junior Pope were in Canada, he will be alive. He will be alive today. He died as a result of the failures of this system. It could have been you. It could have been any of our children. It could have been anybody. He paid the price for the failure of our government. And yes, like all human beings, he must have had some issues at one point or the other with one person or the other. Who does not have issues? The best of us have issues. And let me tell you, entertainment, forget Nollywood, entertainment generally is a Jerawalese industry. When this boy was singing lonely at the top, lonely, 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 he was talking about entertainment. For you to get to that top, there's no industry that has pull him down syndrome like entertainment. They will pull you. So when you say a case of backbiting, of course it is possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying you does not have a point. But why now? Why now? Okay. Okay. Let's judge the matter. Me, I want to judge the matter. I'm ready to judge this matter. So, Junior Pope, they say you have offended Yul. Please visit him tonight and apologize to him. Abi Beko. Junior Pope should please visit Yul Edochie tonight and apologize to him in person so that this matter can be swept under the carpet or the matter can be forgotten once and for all. Yul Edochie, as you sleep tonight, prepare some refreshments because Junior Pope will visit you. And you have to entertain him and accept his apology. That's what you want? Or do you want Junior Pope to come to Daddy Freeze live and come and give me interview and tell me what happened so that I can now judge the matter? Or do you want to go to court? Because I don't understand this one that you are saying now. Is it so that his children can come and tell you sorry? Make it make sense to me. You calling him out now is to what end? Is to what end? So that his wife can apologize on his behalf? I don't get it. I need some level of... No, what I'm saying is for you to call somebody out. For instance, me now, if I call... Let's imagine I call Dio to the TUN out. What is Dio to the TUN going to do? Is either he goes to another blog and says his own side of the story, or calls me up one-on-one and apologizes, or tells me his side of the story, or meets me in the mall and racks me. Because when you call someone out, it's to an end. Is it that you're looking for an apology, you're looking for restitution, you are looking for... You feel that you've not been able to say your part of a story? There must be something. When you call somebody out, you expect something. So, okay, so as you have called Junior Pope out, what do you expect? That Junior Pope, because he wants to come and say his side of the story. Okay, so when he has finished saying his side of the story, how Junior Pope stabbed him in the back. So Junior Pope is now expected to call Nedu from heaven and go and do live with Nedu. Or go to Cool FM and go and do interview. Or give Stella Dimoko Caucus exclusive and tell his own side of the story, because I'm not getting it. How do you go after somebody who cannot respond, who cannot say anything on his own behalf? As in, where do we put decency? I understand we are all in the clout business. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing a shade at him. If I don't chase clout, I can't eat. I can't wear gold on my wrist. But at what point do we now draw a line with a ruler? Say, okay, ibitimo clout delele you, me got a clout koja be. How do we get to that juncture? Where is your empathy, Yul Edochie? Where is your empathy? You call out people. I would rather you call out your wife, May. Make May respond. At least the two of you are alive and you can both tell us your side of the story. But even in that, as he lost his son, he should have still been a bit more sensitive. People will hurt you in this life. Sometimes you just have to let some things go. You just have to let some things go. You just have to give up on some certain things. Or is it because May visited Junior Pope's family? Tabanja bika tikuko. Tabanja bika kuko. If we are quarreling, no beyond to buy. Kilo day. No, you see, at a point I was like, why is everybody angry with you for leaving me? A lot of people have quarreled. Oh, they didn't do me. Listen, a man can get tired of a relationship. Just wake up one day and say, I'm not doing relationship again. And okay, I want to marry a second wife. My mama get 2 wives. My grandfather had 4. At what point will I begin to judge another man who was... The only thing I can say is, if you really want to practice polygamy in the real sense of it, your first wife must be aware that you are taking a second wife and must condone it. I don't have anything against Yul Edochie. As a matter of fact, I even like his gospel message because he's one of the few people that is preaching about love. How do you call out somebody we don't buy? Let me tell you something. As he don't buy, there is nothing if you do to him again. If he dey alive, say in sick, in the coma, you feel buy him. If he's sick, you feel pray, say make you no wake up from that sickness. If he broke, you feel pray, say make him no ever make money for his life. But once person buy, nothing will happen again. Nothing will if you do him again. So if you come and tell your side of the story, what are you going to get from it? Let's imagine that truly he hurt you, and let's imagine that truly he offended you and you are angry. Seek a therapist. Talk to a therapist. Because when you talk to a therapist, the therapist might be able to help you come to terms with the reality of your situation. But when you go to social media, to what end? Okay, so that world people can help you judge Junior Pope. Say Junior Pope, they're wrong. Okay, we have said it. Junior Pope is wrong. What do you want Junior Pope to do now? Somebody said they called out Prophet TB Joshua. Even I don't agree with calling out somebody who don't pass. But you cannot compare Junior Pope to TB Joshua. TB Joshua lived a life shrouded in controversy. So when you call somebody like that out, it is expected. But not Junior Pope that was always minding his business. Nobody even knew what he was going through. They just knew that he was an actor. I used to wear cloth and go to set. It was not even until he died that I knew what the Junior Pope meant. They named him after Pope John Paul. So he was Junior Pope. That's how he got the name. I didn't even know. I was wondering, what kind of name be Junior Pope? The guy, they mind in business. He not get scandal. One day we not hear one scandal with Junior Pope. He not follow anybody quarrel. He not tear anybody shirt. He not collect anybody babe. He dey in lane. They mind in business. Person live quiet life. Why in why can't they scandalous? Because people not agree, let and rest. We understand Mohbad. Mohbad's life was not free of scandal. Withdraw any form of negativity you want to bring out against Junior Pope. It will not favor you in the long run. No matter what happens. May went to visit him. You to pick your own day and go and you be Egbon now. Tabawa dear brother, lo mama kwe. Junior Pope no fi call you name. At least go they call you bros or Egbon. Wear cloth, go their house, go visit them. You don't need carry money. Just go visit them. All of us for this life go by. Nobody is going to live this life alive. This life where we did, nobody is getting out of it alive.
Yes, so my people, like one day, all of us go by. We are not living here alive. Yes, my people, Daddy Freeze well said, like well said. He really hit the nail on the head. Like Yul Edochie don't do the worst. Yul Edochie don't do the worst. Like if this time around, this one no teach him lesson. Now be say this man no go learn again. He own too much. Which kind of wickedness is this? Very heartless man. You want to use a Pope death to come and chase cloud. No, Nigerians will not allow you to do that. Yes, any negativity detail that you want to tell us about Pope, make we withdraw him. Because if he say me again, hey, the kind of wotowoto where you go get, you know gets better. Yes, so you know gets better. Enough is enough, Yul Edochie. This your craziness, madness, you don't do. You don't do. Just because Pope they hype Queen May, they comment on her post. That's why it gets you angry. That's why it gets you angry. In this life, make we pray. Make we not die untimely death. Chai, Pope. It's well. It's well, oh, my people, that is it. I hope you heard everything that the Freeze said here. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. And if today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye for now.